Contra Costa County is projected to have the largest population growth in the Bay Area in the next 4 decades. The state looked at migration, birth, and death rates, and they found that the county could see a 24% jump in its population by 2060. There are already signs of growth in Hercules. In fact, the city added about 1,000 new residents just in the past year. And at the helm is one of the youngest mayors in the country. We introduced you to him late last year, Alexander Walker Griffin. Well, he grew up in Hercules. At the age of 13, he got interested in politics. Back in November, at the age of 25, he was elected mayor. Wilson Walker shows us how the new mayor is handling this growing city.
What's up, man? How you doing? You know, it's a very public-facing job, so you have to be willing to talk to people, truly any time of the day. But at the same time, you kind of make it what you want to make it, right?
Now about 8 months into his term, Alex Walker Griffin is in many ways the familiar face who has been around Hercules most of his life.
How you doing, man? How you doing? Good, man. How about you? Good.
He is also the mayor, and his hometown is facing its own collection of Bay Area growing pains.
You know, like any other city, housing affordability. I mean, it's a shame that people like myself who grew up in the city, you're likely not going to be able to afford staying here or moving back here if you left.
And for Hercules, the sudden arrival of new people is creating challenges beyond affordability.
You know, historically, most people, if minus the laboratory here in town, the daytime population is super low. So we've never had to think about what walkability looks like at 2:30 in the afternoon. We didn't have to think about how many of our bathrooms at our parks are open because everybody was gone, right? We didn't have to think about, hey, what programs are over there for senior citizens or what this housing plan is going to actually look like.
Yes, I think since the pandemic, more people have come out here because there's more space.
Leslie is among the newcomers. She has been here for about 4 years now.
I don't think the infrastructure really can support all of the people kind of moving out here.
We're really excited for this. This is a huge project for us in the city.
Basic infrastructure is one thing Hercules has to get up to scale.
Woo!
In this case, rebuilding an old road that was crumbling under new traffic.
And we don't have a clear sidewalk for people who are walking down this road. It's kind of a major artery for us here in the city.
So they have new developments, but now there's no businesses to like really attract more people, I would say.
And that's the other civic infrastructure Hercules is trying to build up, all of the things these new people might want or need, especially those who are now working from home. The city is actually offering up to $25,000 to help fill empty commercial spaces.
And so to the businesses out there, if you want to come set up shop in Hercules, feel free to reach out and we'll help you get that squared away. So yeah, we finally had to think about, hey, what is like actually living in town and being in Hercules in the middle of the week look like? You know, what's fun out there? What's there actually for me to do?
And one request he gets a lot of is not unique to Hercules.
One of the things I hear all the time is, hey, can we get a pickleball court here in town? And I'm like, hey, I'm totally in favor of it. I totally support it. But then at the same time, you know, just kind of hearing where people are and what they're thinking about and, you know, really hear from the community.
Another question the mayor says he gets all the time is, what is the status of the Hercules hub? That is a plan to bring 1,400 more homes, a capital corridor train station, and a ferry terminal to the waterfront here. Well, the city pushing ahead with that with state and federal help. They just got $30 million of additional funding to push that towards construction. The mayor says he is hopeful that something will be taking shape out here sometime in 2026 or 2027.
The mayor has been working with the Biden administration on that Hercules hub. He's actually heading to the White House on Wednesday. He was invited to mark the 1-year anniversary of the Inflation Reduction Act, which includes money for cutting carbon emissions with transit funding. Wilson, thank you for that story.